Nicki Minaj just called out SZA, and the internet is absolutely buzzing. Fans are dissecting every word, every tweet, and every possible clue to figure out what's really happening between these two superstars. But here's the thing. It's not just about one comment or one moment. This story has layers, and the deeper you dig, the more surprising it gets. From cryptic messages to fan-fueled rumors, this isn't just another celebrity spat. It might reveal something much bigger about loyalty, rivalry, and the pressure to stay on top in an industry that thrives on competition. Trust me, by the end of this, you'll see this isn't as simple as it seems. So, what exactly happened? It all started when Nicki Minaj made a statement that fans believe was aimed directly at SZA. While she didn't mention SZA by name, the wording was specific enough that fans immediately started connecting the dots. The comment itself was blunt, unapologetic, and classic Nicki. Direct enough to send shockwaves, but vague enough to leave people guessing. Social media platforms like Twitter and TikTok exploded with theories, as fans analyzed every detail to figure out what Nicki meant and why she said it. Some fans are convinced it was about a recent chart-topping song, while others think it's tied to behind-the-scenes drama that's been brewing for a while. Whatever the reason, one thing is clear. Nicki's statement wasn't random, and it's already created a massive ripple effect. If you love diving into the juiciest celebrity stories and uncovering the truth behind the headlines, make sure to hit that subscribe button right now. It's the best way to stay updated on everything happening in the world of music and entertainment. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. To understand the drama, we need to take a step back and look at Nicki Minaj and SZA's relationship, or lack thereof. While the two are both powerhouse artists in their own lanes, their paths haven't crossed much publicly. But that doesn't mean there hasn't been tension simmering under the surface. Fans have pointed out moments where Nicki and SZA seem to show mutual respect in interviews or on social media. However, there's also been subtle competition between the two. SZA's rise to R&B superstardom over the past few years has made her one of the most talked-about artists in the music industry, and some speculate that her growing dominance could have rubbed Nicki the wrong way. Another possible factor? Collaboration, or the lack of it. Fans have long wanted a Nicki and SZA collab, but it hasn't happened. Theories range from conflicting schedules to creative differences, with some even suggesting there might be behind-the-scenes tension that's kept them apart musically. What's clear is that while there's no record of a direct feud between Nicki and SZA before this, the music industry can be competitive, and even small slights can snowball into something bigger. But the real question is, how did fans react to Nicki's call-out? Because their response turned this situation into a full-blown spectacle. As soon as Nicki's call-out hit the internet, fans went into overdrive. Twitter timelines were flooded with theories, Instagram comments turned into debates, and TikTok creators started posting detailed breakdowns of what Nicki could have meant. One major fan theory is that Nicki's comment might be about chart dominance. SZA's recent success with her record-breaking album SOS and hit singles like Kill Bill has placed her in the spotlight as one of the biggest names in music right now. Some fans believe that Nicki might feel SZA's success is encroaching on her territory, especially as Nicki has always been vocal about her dominance in the industry. Others, however, think it could be a personal issue. There's been speculation about whether SZA might have worked with someone Nicki has had issues with in the past, sparking feelings of betrayal or disloyalty. And then there are the wild theories. Some fans even suggested the drama might be a publicity stunt to tease a surprise collab or project. Social media has become a battlefield, with Nicki's barbs fiercely defending her, while SZA's fans, the SZAs, are doing the same. Memes, screenshots, and subtweets are everywhere, and the drama has created a divide between the two fandoms. But while fans are busy taking sides, SZA's reaction, or lack of one, has only added fuel to the fire. And what happened next left fans even more confused. So how did SZA respond to all of this chaos? Well, that's the thing. She didn't. At least not directly. While fans were waiting for SZA to clap back or address the situation, she remained completely silent, which only added to the speculation. For some, her lack of response was seen as a classy move, a way to rise above the drama and avoid giving it more attention. Others, however, saw it as a subtle confirmation that Nicki's words might have hit a nerve. Interestingly, SZA's social media activity became a hot topic. Fans noticed she liked a few cryptic tweets, including one that appeared to reference staying unbothered by negativity. Could this have been her way of indirectly addressing the situation? Or was it just a coincidence? SZA's silence also sparked a debate among her fans. Some praised her for taking the high road, while others felt she should have defended herself. But the truth is, by staying quiet, Scissor left the door wide open for fans to interpret the situation however they wanted, and they definitely ran with it. But this isn't just about Nicki and Scissor. This drama shines a spotlight on a much bigger issue in the music industry, one that affects every female artist trying to succeed in this competitive world. The Nicki-Scissor situation isn't happening in a vacuum. It's just the latest example of how the music industry often pits female artists against each other. Whether it's intentional or not, the constant comparisons, fan rivalries, and media narratives create a toxic environment that fuels drama and competition. Throughout her career, Nicki Minaj has been outspoken about the double standards women face in the industry.
So glad I have proof of being bullied by and being lied on by a man publicly on a platform I use for my job after I rejected his business proposition on more than one occasion.
She's called out how male artists are allowed to coexist without being compared, while female artists are often forced into rivalries. And while Nicki herself has been involved in several public feuds, many fans argue that it's because she's constantly had to defend her legacy in a system that thrives on competition. On the other hand, Scissor's rise to stardom as an R&B artist has come with its own pressures. Female artists are often expected to prove themselves repeatedly, and any misstep, or even success, can become a reason for criticism or backlash. This isn't just about Nicki and Scissor as individuals. It's about the larger issue of how the industry and fan culture can push women into conflict. Whether intentional or not, these dynamics often distract from the artist's actual work and talent. But Nicki's call-out might not just be about industry pressures. Some fans think it's deeply personal, and her motives might be tied to something we haven't even considered yet. So, what could have motivated Nicki Minaj's call-out? Was it personal, professional, or something else entirely? One theory is that Nicki's comment was rooted in competition. For over a decade, Nicki has been at the top of her game, dominating charts and leading the rap industry. But as new stars like Scissor rise to prominence, fans speculate that Nicki might feel the need to defend her legacy. After all, Nicki has always been vocal about her impact on the industry and her fight to be respected as a female rapper. Another possibility fans are exploring is loyalty. Could Scissor have worked with someone Nicki has had issues with in the past? Nicki has a reputation for valuing loyalty above all else. She's called out artists in the past for associating with people she's publicly clashed with. If Scissor collaborated with or supported someone Nicki doesn't align with, that alone could have sparked tension. There's also the idea that Nicki's comment might have been misunderstood. Fans know that Nicki often uses social media to address broader issues rather than targeting individuals. Could this have been a general statement about the industry that fans twisted into drama with Scissor? Regardless of her motives, this isn't the first time Nicki's made headlines for calling out another artist. And it's that history of feuds that makes every move she makes even more scrutinized. But Nicki's history with public drama tells us a lot about how she handles conflict, and why this latest situation feels like more than just a passing moment. Nicki Minaj has never been one to stay silent when she feels disrespected or overlooked. Over the years, she's been involved in some of the most talked about feuds in music history. Who could forget her infamous clash with Cardi B, which escalated into a physical altercation at a New York Fashion Week party? Or her heated exchange with Miley Cyrus during the VMAs, where she called Miley out live on stage? Even her feud with Lil' Kim, which started early in her career, is still debated among fans today. What sets Nicki apart is how unapologetically she defends her position in the industry. She's repeatedly said that as a woman in rap, she's had to fight harder than her male counterparts to get the recognition she deserves. But her confrontational approach has also earned her critics, with some accusing her of being too quick to call out other artists. However, there's a pattern to Nicki's feuds. They're rarely random. Whether it's about loyalty, respect, or protecting her legacy, Nicki's conflicts often stem from her deep passion for her craft and her place in the industry. This history of standing her ground is exactly why her recent call-out of Scissor feels so significant.
SZA then said, "I don't give an F about none of that weird issue poppin'." Nicki said, "Looking and sounding like she got stung by an effing bee, ... draws on my fake freckles, #justice for Demori."
Is this another chapter in Nicki's long list of public feuds? Or is there something deeper at play here? And as fans speculate about what's really going on, the question remains, where do Nicki and Scissor go from here? For Nicki, this situation might just be another moment in her long, controversial career. She's known for weathering public scrutiny and emerging stronger, often using the drama to fuel her artistry. With her rumored new album on the horizon, some fans believe this call-out could hint at a track addressing the situation, or even calling out the music industry as a whole. Nicki has always been strategic, and it's possible this is part of a bigger narrative she's building. As for SZA, her response, or lack of one, leaves plenty of room for interpretation. Will she address this head-on in her music or on social media? Or will she continue to rise above the drama and let her record-breaking success speak for itself? Fans are eagerly watching her every move, waiting to see how she'll handle this unexpected tension. But here's the real wild card. Could this feud actually lead to something positive? Like a collaboration?
To which someone said, girl, you on a joint tour, do that ish solo, I wanna see something. SZA then quote tweeted this post from Pop Tings that said, SZA's SOS tour has grossed $100 million.
Stranger things have happened in the music industry. While it seems unlikely right now, fans can't help but wonder if the drama could turn into a surprise project that no one saw coming. One thing is certain, this situation has left both fan bases on edge, and the next steps from Nicki and SZA could shape how this story unfolds. But no matter what happens, this isn't just about two artists. It's about the larger dynamics of fame, competition, and respect in the music industry. From cryptic callouts to fan-fueled speculation, the Nicki Minaj and SZA drama has captured everyone's attention. But this is more than just a celebrity feud. It's a reflection of the pressures female artists face in an industry that thrives on conflict and competition. Nicki's history of defending her legacy and SZA's meteoric rise to stardom have collided in a way that feels bigger than just one moment. Whether this drama escalates or fizzles out, it's already sparked conversations about loyalty, respect, and how women in music are treated both by the industry and by fans. So, what do you think? Was Nicki right to speak her mind? Or was this all blown out of proportion? And how should SZA handle the situation moving forward? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to stay updated on stories like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button. There's always more drama, more music, and more to uncover in the world of entertainment. You won't want to miss it.